finally gonna shoot this video. I know you guys have been asking me to do this for like a year. Did a short showing you this DIY gold leaf refrigerator magnet, so I'm gonna show you how to make it finally. Okay, so you just need a bunch of little shavings, or you know, you can buy them. These are just the excess bits that I flake off. And then you're gonna need some of these. I think they're called like cobichones or something like that. But guys, everything's linked down below. I have the bigger ones, so these are about 1.5 inches across. This is imitation gold leaf. Would work with regular gold leaf as well. I've done it both ways. And then you're gonna grab out the bits that you want. Pulled a few out right here. This project, because it's like, it's almost impossible to mess up. Okay, get some good old-fashioned Elmer's glue. Coat the whole back of this, some Elmer's. Guys, you don't need Mod Podge or any fancy, nope, you don't. Just regular old Elmer's or whatever kind of regular PVA glue you have. I mean, you can use Mod Podge, I've done it with that too, but I'm just saying you don't need that. So just go steal your kid's glue and try to brush that on like evenly. I love these little mini brushes, they are too cute. And then we're gonna let that set up for a minute. I'm gonna give a sip of water. Cause y'all, this water cup just makes me wanna drink water all day long. That poor magnet is like, girl, you were drinking coffee, don't breathe on me like that. We're gonna do them in a couple different colors, because why the hell not? Because you literally just need like a drop of glue. And then spread it. I mean, you could just do it with your finger too. If you just wanna be crazy and your finger in there, go for it. Or we're gonna let those dry. Just randomly place it on there. Like, there's no magical formula here. Put whatever color you want, as much or as little as you want. Get it into place for a second. Love this because it's like such a fun way to use the excess bits. It looks kind of like a little map or something when it's done. It's so cool. All right. And you guys can be way more careful than I'm being. I'm just showing you, it really doesn't matter. Bunch of bits, throw them on there. Now, obviously, if you only want your metal to be one color, then just do that. And we're gonna use the opposite end of that brush. We're just gonna kind of tamp it into place. And don't worry about covering the entire magnet, or you'll see why. Just cover part of it. Do this with your finger too, especially if you want to be covered in gold leaf for the rest of the day. I don't know you, girl. I don't know what you got going on. We're gonna go get Bubba, the heat gun. Wants to come out anyway. Bubba, it's been so long. Sufficiently charbroiled. That's basically what it should look like right now. And I mean, you could stop right there. That looks pretty cool. But I promised you the full magnet. But never disappoints. He just gets it done. Yes, guys, I do still use the beauty blender that I showed in my easiest way to apply gold leaf. If you let yours dry for longer than I'm letting mine, you will have way less excess. But y'all, I'm trying to show you a thing. Look, they're crying. My tears look like that. I would make myself upset every single day. This is where we are so far. Now, and y'all can use any paint that you want. It doesn't matter. I've done it with dollar store paint, but I happen to have this. And like, it's literally making me feel bad because I've had it sitting in my garage for way too long. It has like 60 colors. So let's pick a fun color. It would be so pretty. Let's do one with like blue. That kind of looks like the ocean. A little blue in here. Now we're gonna do a drop of white because I want that to be lighter blue. Oh, I hope this turns out pretty and not pretty ugly. And then what color should we do? Another one and kind of a color. Now, hello. No, thank you. So we can use the other side of the same brush, which is exactly what I'm gonna do. And we're just gonna... But how are you gonna turn that into a magnet? You'll see. Stay with me. Hope this blue looks pretty. I have high hopes. Then again, I had high hopes when I got married, and here we are. Actually, that's really pretty. Oh, look, guys. Y'all, that looks like the damn ocean. That's actually really pretty. Ooh, let's pick another color. Okay, and then we're gonna do this one in like a mocha kind of a color because it's beautiful. I mean, y'all do whatever color you want. Obviously, this paint has been neglected. Not by me, obviously. I could never. Put on there with your finger. That was an accident, but you know, work with what you have. Since you always have a couple of these laying around. Fingers, that is. Not laying around. Y'all know what I mean. That's pretty. You're gonna have to wait. Love these. I just washed them and used them over again because I'm cheap like that. So we need one more color. Gray. Oh, that would be so pretty. Put it on there again. No, I'll stop being nasty. No, I won't. That almost looks black. Oh, that is so dark. Sarah, we need to lighten you up just a little bit. Lighten up, like my mom. Sorry, Mom. That is so much paint for this tiny little project we're working on. Yeah, I want like a light gray. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Cups are so great for this. Use you as a paintbrush, sir. He's like, no thank you. Fine, diva. Spread it around. Just have whole sheets. I'll link to the video right here where I showed you how to use these and turn them into those little flakes. We're gonna dry these. You want that more like sort of vintagey aged look. See how you can still see a little bit of the cracks coming through? then just stop right here. But I'm gonna go ahead and color mine one more time. Spread this on. You guys see, like, you could do this with kids. It's so easy and so fun. Yeah, I know I should use a paintbrush. Call the DIY police on me. They know where I live. I know somebody's gonna be triggered in the comments talking about, I know you are not using your hand as a paint bowl. Yes, I sure did. Sure did. We're gonna let those dry. And then we're gonna turn it into a magnet. And you'll notice that some of them come out really, really flat like that, depending on how the pieces were. And some of them have kind of like a chunkier background, but not to fret. We're gonna fix it. When this is dry, you gotta wait for it to be dry, all right? Then we're gonna do this the easiest way. I used to do this with epoxy and it was a nightmare. Not anymore. We just use, what is this called? UV resin. Easy breezy. Seconds later. You could literally have these magnets made end to end in like 10 minutes. So I just bought like the tiniest little kit because I'm just now starting to work with UV resin. I am a big fan. Okay, so then what we're gonna do, we're gonna coat the entire back in UV resin. Just a little bit. I'm just gonna squeeze it on there. It's like a little silicone brush. Just pull it out towards the edges. And you will see why in a minute. Well, not the least of which is you don't want exposed paint because gross. And you want it to look pretty. I'll pop this under here. We're gonna cure it for the long one. Oh, don't go anywhere. We're not done yet. Beautiful. Next, now that they're all dry. So you can leave them like this, plain, but I like to put like gold leaf on the back of mine just because I think it's pretty. Because it's still slightly tacky. You can literally just press it on there like that. Guys, this part is completely optional, okay? You do not have to do this part at all. Press it in. You do not have to do this. You can just leave it just like that. Okay? And then if you do this, we're just gonna cook this one more time. I'm gonna turn it into a magnet. Guys, this one is real gold leaf and that is epoxy over the top, not UV resin. And that's another reason I don't like it because it turns it like weird color. But this one will stay like this. Guys, if you're enjoying this video, let me know what your favorite part is. Where would you make these for? What colors would you use? Guys, don't forget to subscribe. If you're obsessed with gold and glitter, yeah, you need to subscribe so we can hang out. Last one, going in the oven. Here's the easy part. That one's finishing cooking. Just take this, and you're just gonna put a drop in the center, but don't spread it out. Grab yourself a magnet. These are neodymium, they're wonderful. They like hold loads of papers. And this, put it down here, and then try to drop this in the center as much as you can, and just press it down in the middle. If you're worried about making sure that that looks like all centered up, you know, you can spread it out with like a little tiny knife or whatever. I really don't care, because I want it up around the sides because I want it to hold that magnet forever. Just like really casing that magnet in there. We're gonna cook it. We're gonna have a magnet. We're gonna do these two while we wait. This magnet is literally probably like 5 years old and that magnet is not going anywhere. I mean, I did it with resin, but I've done several of these with UV resin. It doesn't move. So guys, that's the finished product. It's nice and hard and that magnet is never going anywhere. Oh my God, these are so beautiful. So they're all done. Let's look at them up close, all right? And guys, again, you can put as much or as little, whatever color background you want. How beautiful is that? All right, then I'm gonna show them all to you laid out in here in a second. And then this was our original one. This is the cream one. This has to be one of my favorites. If you like that very like neutral aesthetic, which I do. This blue one, which isn't really like my color scheme, but the fact that it's blue, that looks like the ocean, that is, oh, that's so pretty. Look at that. Oh my God. Now, it's my favorite part. So let's say that you made a set of these, right? Do you see how they're all very different looking? Do you see how you get all these weird, cool, unique, like little patterns and shapes? I mean, if you saw these as magnets in a store, if you were traveling in like Breckenridge or whatever, you would be like, oh yeah, they're gonna want like 50 bucks for those. And you can make them for literally almost nothing. Let's go see what they look like on the fridge. If you guys enjoy glitter and gold DIY videos, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you crazy kids in the next one.